Ike back down low, they score! Will Manny wins it, game one, Dodgers!
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the Fast Break. Yes, we have PLL MASKS for sale. In this episode, Lisa and I are bringing on two of the most talented shooters in the league. We also have a cheesy giveaway to get to a little bit later in the show, and we have a BTB fake that you will regret missing if you exit out of this video. Lisa, who do we have on deck today?
Today, we're taking a look at why Eric Law and Will Manny are two of the quickest decision makers in the PLL and get a few tips from the guys themselves that have helped them become two of the most successful scorers in the league. But first,
we at the PLL want all of our players and you all, our fans, to be safe. So we partnered up with Jerry Raganese and his company to bring you customized PLL masks. Yes, we have PLL edition masks and we have one for every single team. So go grab one down below.
And for all you defenders out there, we have a brand new series that dropped Wednesday with Atlas's Callum Robinson that is linked down below. Psych. It's linked up there.
And if you're curious what t-shirt I'm rocking, this Tuesday we celebrated National Bulldog Day. And CHAZZ is a little bit extra special to Lisa and I because we introduced him to you all on this show. Remember, you all gave us thousands of likes on that one video.
If we can get 25,000 views on this, we'll get a water dog in here.
And that's what got us CHAZZ. And now he's got his own shirt and it's linked down below. Oh, and one other thing, because we introduced CHAZZ on the show, we have a special merch discount coupon for this shirt only. It's buried in the description.
Okay, so Kyle Bernlor wrote an article a couple weeks ago about who the best shooters in the league are. He ranked them, described their style of play. It's a really cool article if you want to check it out on our website. And while these two weren't number one on his list, Kyle did call Eric Law and Will Manny the quickest shooters in the league. So it got us thinking, what makes the quickest shooter in the league?
Lisa and I have been crunching numbers. It's fully proven by algorithms and science. Will Manny of the Archers has the quickest trigger in the PLL. Well, what does that mean? It means that Will Manny had 16 goals in the first 10 seconds of the shot clock.
And a face-off win for Stephen Kelly sets up another goal. Will Manny fires one in 8 seconds later.
That's 6 more than any other player in the PLL. So not only does Will Manny have the quickest trigger in the PLL, but he's the quickest finisher. And we wanted to bring him on to figure out how his style of play complements that quick shooting ability and ultimately how he gets the ball out of his stick so quickly. Talk to us, Will.
What's up, everybody? Will Manny here, attackman for the Archers Lacrosse Club. And today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my style of play and what I like to do when I step on the field each and every weekend.
Face-offs were a liability early in the season as Will Manny gives Archers back the 2-goal lead with a hat trick.
2 or 3 things that go through my mind when I'm playing is the 3-second rule, right? So 3 seconds, if you haven't moved or you haven't communicated or you haven't moved the ball on, just trying to play at a faster pace, especially with the 52-second shot clock. I try to find myself moving and doing something productive every 3 seconds.
Back behind for Rice, and the quick stick from Will Manny is his second tonight.
And then the other piece, just overall off-ball play. If you're standing in front of your defender, he can also play you and see the ball at the same time. So just do whatever you can to get behind your defender, whether that's drifting 3 steps.
They opened it up, and they score right away.
It's clearing through for a teammate.
Ratliff feeds it, and Will Manny finishes it.
And you'll find yourself getting open more often than not. And that's what builds the relationship and the connection that you have with your teammates. A guy like Tom Schreiber and Ryan Ambler, they know what I like to do and I know what they like to do. So if I have really good Dodgers on my team that have their eyes up and are really good feeders,
feeds it over, quick release.
Right, I don't need to be that guy that I used to be in college. I was a quarterback and dodged a lot in college. Now I'm playing a lot more off ball. I'm not really placing it as much as people think. You know, I know a scouting report on a goalie. I know if he's better high or better low, and I just try to defeat him with that by getting it to the goal before he can make a decision and kind of read my stick. Yes, am I placing it high or low? 100%. And do I practice that almost every day? Yes. But you got to listen to the defense. I think about this. In the first game of the year versus Chrome, when I scored the game-winning goal, I heard my defenseman designating himself as the hot guy.
Go ahead, Ipe!
Dan Ipe split, right? One of the fastest guys, if not the fastest guy in the league. He slid to him 15, 20 yards upfield, and they didn't have a 2-slide ready to help out.
Ipe back down low, they score! Will Manny wins it, game 1 to Archers.
Following that slide and then being above goal line to catch and shoot is a really important skill to have.
Into that vacant area, there's no second slide, and go ahead, sling it, kid.
Overall, I'd say a 3-second rule, right? Moving and communicating with every 3 seconds and being annoying to cover. Working on your quick release, getting the ball in and out of your stick as fast as possible. And then third is developing your IQ and listening to the defense and what they are trying to accomplish. That will help you overall with your off-ball play. And then just the cherry on top is developing the relationships with your teammates. Knowing what they like to do, asking them what they like to do. That will help you as well, being able to make a quicker decision on the field as opposed to kind of deer in headlights. What do I do in this scenario? It's just more reaction. And obviously the more you play, and me going into my eighth season professionally, I have a good understanding of what defenses and personnel like to do and what my teammates like to do.
Come here. All right, let's talk about Eric Law. While Will Manny is probably best at his mid-range catch and shoot ability, Eric Law is best on the doorstep. Just take a look at his shot chart. This man is a maniac. He scores 60% of the time from within 5 yards. That's insane.
And a long shot put back off the rebound by Law.
So we decided to ask him for a few tips on deceptive shooting, quick releases, and everything that makes him the crease king.
Doorstep and a goal. Eric Law back home with his 4 goals today.
Hey guys, Eric Law, attackman, Atlas Lacrosse Club, giving a couple quick tips on inside finishing and how to get the ball off quickly after receiving a pass. One of the most important things of inside finishing is catching the ball. And when we catch the ball, we really want to focus on, no matter where the pass is, trying to catch in a spot that we can quickly, maybe even get a half a cradle and get the ball out of our stick as quickly as possible. So a lot of times you want to catch that ball behind your ear, and as you're turning to look at the goal, you already got that fake going against the goalie to see where they're at, to react off the goalie, and then wrap it around them. And it usually just takes a flick of the wrist.
Matchup on Prendergast, the ball came to Law, the dive, and he scores.
When we're in close, we don't need to worry about a lot of power. We just really want to work on deception and our accuracy. So again, we want to work on catching that ball as softly as you can in a position that we can then turn, get a fake to freeze the goalie, to see where they're at, to see how they're reacting, and then throw it by him.
And now Rabel. Rabel feeds it in. It's finished off by Eric Law.
And sometimes that is just wrapping around him, or sometimes we need to bring our wrist all the way across and twist it back to the near side that you see a lot of the Canadians do, that they've brought down from the Canadian box game. One way that really helps myself get the ball out quick is I always like to have a stick that's strung, that the ball comes out really easy, that I can catch it and quick stick it out of my stick so it doesn't hold a lot, and I don't have a lot of whips. That ball can freely come in, so I know when I catch it, I just need a quick fake and I can wrap it around the goalie.
5 seconds to go on the half, and what a goal for Eric Law!
One thing I do think is important to know as when we're in close and we're catching that ball, we want to get it off quickly, is I can't just put it in the same spot every time, because goalies then will start to catch up on that and they'll read it and know exactly where I'm going to go. So what I need to do is I have to switch it up, and a lot of times that's what it comes from reaction.
Finds an open Rabel with his foot on the line. It was stopped by Adams, and it's put back in.
Being able to catch that ball, throw a fake and seeing where the goalie's going. You can't just catch it every time and fake high and go low. Sometimes you're going to have to catch it, fake high, they might drop, and you got to put it to a spot where the goalie's not. So inside, catch the ball as close to behind your ear as possible so you can really catch it really soft and loaded. A quick fake, and then using your deception when you're inside to freeze the goalie as much as you can and just wrap it around him.
And now Law cuts, dives, scores! A quick move for Eric Law.
So that's my unique personal style, and those are the skills that allow me to have a quick finish within that 5-yard range. Thanks, RJ and Lisa. Back to you. Horns up. Go Bulls.
So how's this clip for an introduction? This is Jackson Bach out of Burnt Hills, New York. Absolutely fakes the keeper behind the back and then buries it down low when the goalie was totally distracted. And he mentioned in the email of his highlights that senior year, quote unquote, would have been a show. And that really resonated with me because I know a lot of you all watching have had your seasons canceled and know what it feels like to have that taken from you. So really wanted to feature Jackson. If you want to be featured up next week, send us your highlights right here.
All right, so last week I challenged Mike Chanenchuk to the freeze frame TikTok, and I don't know what I was thinking in challenging the TikTok king right off the bat. But this week, I'm challenging Miles Jones to the Benny Dance Challenge.
I'm a bop like a baby, do the mop. Ooh, you crazy, dip and lean on all your haters, hit the Bernie, make it wavy.
Let us know who you think did it best. Poll up above. And as always, let us know which TikToks you want to see me challenge our PLL pros to.
Also, on the real, what in the world is this? Self-quarantine box? It feels, this thing feels like a prank. We're gonna get out of here quickly. All right, who remembers the official cheese ball toss tournament? No, we did last week.
3, 4, 5, 6, dear God.
It's where Trevor Baptiste brought it home and then said this after winning.
Speed wins, speed always kills, and that's cheese, boy.
Wait,
that's cheese, boy!
Well, we gave a custom Utz cheese ball head away for that championship, but we realized we have a second one, guys, so we're giving it away right now. 2 things to do in order to win this cheese ball Utz head. Number 1, comment down below who the better shooter is. Is it Will Manny or is it Eric Law? And we're only giving away the cheese ball head once this video gets to 1,000 likes, so comment down below, Eric or Will, and like this video if you love cheese balls. So yeah, for the intro of the show, I may or may not have put a bunch of cheese balls in my pocket in case I didn't get it on the first one. No problem there.
All right, that's our show for this week. As always, make sure you guys comment. That's a like. Make sure you guys like, comment down below, and subscribe to this channel. We hope you guys are staying safe and healthy at home, and we'll talk to you next week.